Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Vinnie here, and today we're going to be doing a small bathroom remodel. Please like and comment what you think, and subscribe for more videos. Enjoy. Going to be ripping all this out, repainting walls, new fixtures, new sink, new toilet, and LVP floor over top. And then we'll do some quarter round to finish it. So, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, I've managed to stop the dripping. This valve's gonna have to get replaced, and the toilet one as well may have to. It's pretty old, but I went downstairs and shut the water line off for that. Alright, and here is our cold water line that feeds the bathroom. So I just shut this for now, which will stop that little small drip in the bathroom. So this is our cold, and then this is our hot. I'm not gonna touch that because the hot line seems like it's fine, but just in case, we know where they're at. All right, we're just finishing up our first day on the small bathroom remodel. So we removed all the fixtures and everything out of here, patched up the walls, primed everything. I actually got to painting the ceiling and the crown molding around the top. And then I also did the door frame here and the window frame. So I'll come back tomorrow and I will see if we need to add any more spackle anywhere, sand everything down. Then we're gonna end up painting the walls, and then we will do a luxury vinyl plank flooring. Once that goes in, we'll have a new toilet and a new pedestal sink. And then of course you'll have, you know, your toilet paper holder, a towel rack, and a new light fixture here. Stay tuned and see you soon. All right guys, we're back. It is the next day. Ceilings and the crown molding paint looks like it's all good. And I just started to sand all the walls, try to get them nice and smooth and cleaned up before we go to paint all this. We're redoing the walls the same color, so not gonna need too much extra prep after this. I kind of spot primed some of the spots that we spackled and just went over a few more little spots with some spackle that needed it. So a little bit more sanding, and then probably get ready to potentially either do some paint or I might do the floor. We'll see. All right, we just got done cutting in all the corners, all the edges, and I'm gonna actually re-caulk up there after everything's dry. So cut down the bottom too. So we're just gonna roll the walls real quick, let that dry, do a second coat, and then any touch-ups, anything else that might be coming through, we'll take care of that. Then we can go back and I'll do a little touch-ups on the trim and whatever else that needs the white paint. All right, we got one coat done real quick. Gonna let everything dry. Can't do too much else yet. We still do have to do the floor, and then I'll worry about the baseboard paint later. All right, we're gonna get started on the flooring. So this is just like a normal LVP. We're going to cut out the vent for the HVAC system. So what I do is I usually just drill 4 holes, and then I can start in a hole with a jigsaw and just kind of trace it out. You can use one of these so you can adjust the size of your hole without having to change your bits. A multi-oscillating tool can definitely come in handy for the weird cuts that you got to get into. And for the jigsaw, they recommend a very fine tooth blade, which will cut this a little bit better. I'm just using a general purpose Diablo blade, and this seems to work great, so I have no issues. So I'll have links down in the description for pretty much everything you guys see in this bathroom remodel video. Probably should wear some safety glasses because this plastic stuff goes pretty much everywhere. When you're using a jigsaw, sometimes it gets a little tricky to steer it. What I like to do is I find my line that I'm gonna go straight on, and I put my thumb there, and then I use my thumb here as a guide to keep the side of the jigsaw straight so it can kind of slide true, if you want to call it that. So now if you guys have any burrs or like pieces that are kind of sticking off there, you can just get a razor knife and you can straighten everything the way you need it, or shave a little bit if you have to. Usually if you do your measurements right, it doesn't have to be exact. So this looks pretty good. I think we're gonna go and try to test fit this one. All right, here's our first piece. And it's a full piece, 4 foot long, and it has the vent cut out now. Everything lines up, so we can measure for our next piece. I am using a spacer kit for LVP floors. So with these spacers, since we're using a floating floor, you're supposed to do a 1/4 inch is what this floor calls for, a 1/4 inch gap. So that's what these spacers are for. Cool, that's pretty much all it is. Just score it with the knife a few times, snap it. That should be where that hole's gonna go. Cool, so that's what we're left with. All right guys, we are back. It's day 3. We're gonna do some finishing touches. I gotta paint the baseboard, install the quarter round, and finish one piece of the floor, and then we're also gonna do the threshold. And then we are gonna need to install 2 water valves, and then we can put in our toilet and our sink. Alright. 1 coat of paint on the trim, and we're gonna do 1 more coat after this dries, and then we can get to cutting our quarter rounds. Alright, we didn't get to show it, but we got the toilet in there and started to do the pedestal sink. I'm gonna quickly do a little touch up around the baseboard, and we're gonna get to cutting our quarter round.
Alright guys, that's about it. That was the small bathroom remodel. So if this video helped you guys out, please leave me a like. If you guys have any questions at all, leave them down in the comments. I'll get back to you. And if you're looking for more of this kind of content, then hit that subscribe button because there'll be plenty more videos coming your way. I appreciate you guys sticking through with me on this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.